If you're hard up for cash and you need some money, you're in a tight spot, I'm about to tell you exactly what to do in the universe to amplify your cash flow and get you out of that situation. The secret to living is giving. The secret to living is giving, all right? Have to remember that. And I know you guys are probably thinking like, oh, look at you, bro. It's easy to say, if you're hard up for cash, you need to do something, you're living well, blah, blah, blah. And I am. I'm very fortunate to be living well. But that doesn't mean that like you don't feel pressure. Because I have payroll, I have, leases, I have freaking, overhead. I mean, that's basically the overhead. But like, I have investments out, you know what I mean? Like, the pressure can be felt at every level. So at the highest level, people understand that the secret to living is giving. It's like, why do you think Tony Robbins gives so much? And he has all kinds of foundations, but he also has I think 140 businesses or something like that. And he's super wealthy. The secret to living is giving. So you have to give in order to receive. It's literally the law of the universe, right? When you plant a seed, a tree in the ground, and you freaking water it, take care of it, nurture it, you're giving energy to it, right? You're giving your time, attention, your love to the tree. And you don't receive anything until the tree gets big enough to grow fruit. But that could take a year, 2 years, you know what I mean? Maybe the first year it might grow and give you a couple little ones, and then the next year it's going to be bigger and it'll give you more and more. And so you have to give before you could ever receive. And on a higher even level than that, the person is only an outlet, a distribution to the infinite, to source, to God, whatever. A person is the outlet. So God or the universe cannot give you anything. It needs to come through a thought, an idea, and then it comes through a person, and then it is so. The universe is seeking people that have action. So if you want to acquire, attain, or do more, you're gonna have to create more, and by creating more, you're gonna have to give more to people to help you create. And it just kind of goes outward like a spider web. And so if you want to increase what you're receiving, you need to give more. You need to give more of yourself. You need to give more money. You need to give more energy. You need to give more love. You need to give whatever you want to receive. You have to give more of it in order to get it. And so when I'm in a financial situation, or whatever you want to call it, when I feel pressure, specifically financially, and I know that I need to receive more, I give more. I literally will give away $100, and that's what I'm about to do. I'm pulling up to the bank. I'm gonna get $100 to give away somewhere, because no matter how much pressure I feel, I know there's a lot of more other people not in the same position as I am. So it's our duty to give. We have to give in order to receive. I was just thinking, I'm a dumbass, but I literally just go to the bank to get cash out from one account and then deposit it into another account. Cause it's down to the crunch time, it's the first or whatever, or the second, who knows by the time this video is done. So I need to transfer money into another account to cover one of the leases. And I was like, why don't I just bank wire transfer it? If I know in advance, I do know in advance. I just I don't think about it till the day before. And I'm like, oh shit, I got to transfer cash. And I know that the transfer takes 3 days or whatever. So, but if I thought about it in advance, the week before, I could transfer it. Anyways, so I'm just speaking in financial terms. I focus a lot on my finances because I'm like very actively trying to grow them. So like where attention goes, energy flows. And so when I was speaking about like giving more, it's not just financially, like whatever you want to receive more of, you need to give more of it. And so like financially right now, yeah, like I'm going to give away $100. To some people that's a lot of money, to some people it's not a lot of money, and maybe it's a drop in the bucket in the freaking universe, like, but like maybe somewhere somebody does need $100, and like I could be an outlet for them to do whatever they need to do, get gas, food, you know, whatever their necessities are. You know, the universe gives to me so that I could give to people, not only in need, like people whose goods and services that I need, like that I give to. So like you have to remember, like, to the very core that you are an infinite being living a three-dimensional reality. And so like we are connected to infinity, so your needs will always be met as like the law of the universe. Poverty is a choice of mentality, of limitation that is placed upon ourselves in our mind, which is nuts. So like me coming from a poverty mentality, I had to like really break the constructs of that and then reprogram my belief system. And it was only after I've like proved it to myself over and over and over and over again that I could live at this level, that you change your belief of like what is possible. And anything is possible. Anything that you desire is possible. I know this turned into like something completely different, but I mean, for me, I'll share like real personal stories. So like our studio business is doing well. It's a new business. It's been open since October, and it's profitable. It's like doubling in profit every month, but it's a baby business. It's like, dude, it's like freaking October. It's like maybe 6 months old, right? And it's already doing like $5,000 to $6,000 a month in gross revenue, and it's not bad for a little baby. I didn't even expect it to do that. I wanted to cover the overhead on the lease so I didn't have to pay for it. That was my main goal with the studio business. And now it's turning to be like kind of a lucrative business. Because of the demand, I have to expand into like a bigger space that's more accommodating. Like we learned that soundproofing is a huge thing that we did not account for. So we need to be soundproofed. We need more space for more sessions. And so I need to invest like another like $8,000 into getting into this new lease. I just told you that the business does $5,000-$6,000 gross. You know, after the lease, then it's like whatever. There's like let's say $3,000. Call it $3,000 left over in the bank. But I've been reinvesting it, like getting, you know, different mics, better equipment, lenses, whatever, all this stuff, right? But so yeah, so going into that space, the new space, like I can choose to believe that I can't do it based on my radar screen, or I could take inspired action and faith and know that like whatever it is that I need, I'll just create that for myself and have faith and go into the uncertainty and the unknown and the scary situation and know that it's all going to work out. And it's funny because like every time I'm in situations like these, like when I look way back, I'm like, what? I was tripping about a $7,000 lease. Like what a guy. I remember I still have the note on my bulletin board that's like, save $13,000 a year or something. Or it was like, yeah, it was like, get to $13,000. That was a big, audacious, scary, impossible number for me at that time, which is crazy, right? Like to now, it's kind of laughable, like 13,000, what? Like, you know, but yeah, so I know I like will prove it to myself, and with enough faith, like, and continuing to go back to the basics, like not letting my poverty mentality, like poverty like neural pathways take over, and doing the training and leaning into the faith, that is how I'm going to create more when I'm in a pinch. So if you're in a financial pinch or any type of pinch, right? Like in a relationship, any type of pinch, if you feel contraction, like pressure on it, give more to that thing. Give more love, give more money, give more energy, give more attention, and it will compound and receive. So if you like this, follow for more. I'm still trying to figure out what the brand identity of this channel is going to be, but thanks for taking a car drive with me. Peace.